Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone. This is Sagar Shah and I am here streaming something very special. Today is a match between our very own blunder master Samay Raina, who takes on the CEO of chess.com, Erik Allebest. Uh, and this is going to be an epic match. Samay had actually won the first round of this event a few months ago against uh, maybe you guys remember, and he had won that match, and so he qualified to the second round, and now he's facing Eric. I'm not sure as to how strong he is, but it will be fun to follow this. And there's going to be 45 minutes of 5 plus 0, 30 minutes of 3 plus 0, and 15 minutes of 1 plus 0. And Asim Khan says, great event on the rest day. Yeah, yeah. I mean, today I was wondering as to how all of you are coping up, because Tata Steel has become such an integral part of everyday streaming and following with it, Prag, Carlson, everyone. But Samay is like, guys, अगर तुम लोग बोर हो रहा है तो I'm coming. And so, yes, Samay will be on stream, and Eric will also be, just so that we have the videos. So there they are, not on the chair right now. They will come and join us. So until then, let's talk a bit. What do you think? Does anyone know how strong Eric is as a chess player? And what are Samay's chances in this event? Yeah, Snigdho Bhattacharya, thank you. Eric is 1700. Ooh. I think what Samay is going to face a lot of problem is in the fact that he has been rusty. It's not a big issue that his opponent is 1700, because Samay also is roughly around that range, but he has not been playing much, I think. I mean, he might be playing a lot, but he has not played on stream and all of this. So we have to see whether that has helped him become a stronger player or whether that has impacted his play. So that is something we'll all look forward to. Oh yes, no, no. This, by the way, this is not Tata Steel. This is just for, yeah, because I'm streaming here every day. So this is the one. Let's use. This is also has this, but the main one which I want to use today is this. No, not this. Yeah, wait, this one. Yeah. Oh, there we have Mr. Samay Raina has joined in, and he will be. There he is. I've seen him after a long time. And so I'm going to put him on the screen. Even though the match has not started, we want to see him. We want to enjoy watching him, what he's doing. Rooting for Samay Raina. Wish him all the luck, says Ranjit Kumar Prasad. Yeah, yeah. India lost to South Africa. But let's hope that Samay is able to win today. Let's see. I'm also very keen to see how Eric plays because I've never seen him playing. But as you say, he's around 1700. And there you have Eric on the screen as well. So both of them are here. And we're going to have a great match. I hope you all uh, are ready. I'm ready. I need a bit of energy. Today was quite a tough day in the sense that Amruta was not feeling very well and all of that. But But now everything is good. Samay is alive. Harsha says, yeah. He's very much alive, and he's very much ready for this. Look at them. Erik is pumped up. The first question that Samay asked Erik is like, "Man, how are you so fit?" And Erik said, "I work out every day." And then he asked Samay, "Do you work out?" Maybe he didn't watch Samay's vlogs. Yeah, there is. Let me do a thing to improve something in my. Let me remove the chroma key. That will help to, you know, at least. Yeah, looks better. And so let me also put up a poll here as to what do you guys think about this. So they're telling them the rules right now. The lifelines. There's a lifeline. On Discord, they can unmute and they can. Oh, oh. Eric's coach is Daniel Naroditsky and Samay's coach is Robert Hess. Oh, they can use one lifeline. This is interesting. Starting in 1 minute. We are not putting sound. Guys, we are not putting on the sound. Samay is talking with the arbiter. So I've just put in because they are discussing the rules and all of that. So I'm not going to put on the sound. So there is no boomer here. It's all good. Uh, yeah, just getting ready myself as well here. Look at Samay, yeah. Samay is praying there. He's like, "Arey, acha khel raha hai aaj. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go." And the game is about to start. You see the timer is here. Yes, they can speak to a commentator for 30 seconds. Okay. Look at Samay. He's like, "Come on, let's do it." And so is Eric. And it's a nice match, it's kind of relaxed, but at the same time, a lot is at stake. And it has begun. It has begun. And Samay starts off with his favorite Sicilian, knight to c3. Eric is going to play. Oh, he plays the close Sicilian with g3. And now Samay is a little bit confused because he's used to playing with the Grand Prix d3. Okay. Bishop g7, all very standard stuff. And Samay taking his time. e6 has been played. Maybe get the knight out to e7. That looks like a good idea. Okay, so he's played bishop e3 and he's attacked this pawn on c5. And now, if white plays d4, he would have a very nice position. Why? Because whenever you play g6 and e6 together, then d4 becomes a strong move because dark squares would be weak. But he did not do it. And he goes back, and now black castles. e5 was played. This is interesting. But now the c5 pawn is a bit weak, but Samay can actually take this. It's a free pawn. He's taken it. There's no chessboard sound. Huh? 1 minute. Let me do this. Now you can hear it. He's taken bishop c5. Take on f3. Bishop f3. And now maybe knight f5, but then it can also be possible to give up an exchange, yeah, here. But I think just queen c7 is a good idea. Hitting the bishop seems like good. And there is a trap here because he goes bishop to b7. And what the trap is that if you take, and if you take on b4, then there is queen b6 check and you win the bishop. He goes queen g2, and Samay already has a great position. He's played this really well. He can take now on f3, take queen f3, and then maybe play his queen to c7. He plays directly queen c7. Now, can you take here? No, you can't take it because bishop f3 and the bishop hangs. Oh, he goes back to f2. And now, can Samay take on f3 and then snatch this pawn on c2? Is that a pawn to be taken, or is it he takes it? No poison there. Yeah, just take the pawn. It looks good. It looks good for Samay. He goes knight to e3, hitting the queen. And now queen takes b2 is hanging. There's also queen takes d3 in the position. Okay, he takes on b2. Now Samay is actually a lot of pawns up, but Erik is trying to use his knight to use these softened dark squares in the position. Is it going to work? Not really, because Samay can go knight f5 and then put his knight on d4. So that would be a very solid move. Also, time wise, he's doing very well. Samay has 2 minutes 30 seconds. But what is this move? Queen a3. Why do you put your queen there? Because now knight f6 check. What was the point? Yes, and now take, queen takes, dark squares are weak, and also the knight is hanging. Oh, you can go knight d5. By the way, very important move. I think someone will find it. Knight d5 hitting the queen. Because if you do something else, oh, he goes knight f5. Just have to be careful here. Bishop d4, there is a mate threat, but the knight can take the bishop. G4, what a move. What a move by Erik. fantastic. And now Samay in trouble. Oh, he plays this, but bishop d4. God, the game is over. Guys, khatam. There is a mate. If you move the knight, mate on h8. What a blunder by Samay. e5, bishop e5. And let's look at his expressions there. Samay knows that he's botched this up. Bishop takes e5 and it's time to resign. What a big mistake. That's what I told about rustiness, you know. Samay is not really warmed up. He's trying to think if there's any way he can save himself. But I can already update the score. He's resigned. The first game goes to Erik. Well played by Erik. Actually, he didn't give up hope till the very end. And the games have started. The next game, the King's Indian defense on the board, and Samay has started off like a bullet. He's trying to play very quickly. Bishop e3, queen d2, and now the h6 pawn was attacked. Can Samay start now with h4, h5? That would be a good idea, because whenever the rook and king are in the same line, you can think about launching this attack. But he goes h3, a little soft. That's also, I mean, a very plausible move, because he stops ng4, e5, d5, and now knight d4 would be a good move. But he goes knight e7, and now g4. This is what Samay is going to do. He likes doing that. He'll then play knight e2 to g3. Oh, he long castles. Yes, he's going for the blood there. He has castle long. f5. Okay, let's take it. Take, and now knight f5. But this is a nasty pin here. How do you take advantage of that? Okay, just develop. Just develop. Put the knight here on g3. You know what I feel is that Erik also plays very fast, so Samay may not have that edge in bullet chess. He goes king h8, but just rook d g1 looks very powerful. Trying to attack here down the g file. Knight e3, very good. And now take with the queen. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Look at black's pieces all bundled up in the corner, and Samay can go knight g3 to h5, maybe double his rooks here. Oh, knight e4. That would be nice tempo gaining move now. Or is it? Yeah, he plays it. Oh, but queen f. Now what do you do? Queen f3. That's an important move for Erik, because yes, and he finds it. Actually, Erik playing very well. I guess Samay can he bring his queen back, not to exchange it? I'm not so sure, because then black starts to, you know, get his pieces out. As Samay, I know that he doesn't want to exchange queens, but he did it. Now the bishop is hanging. Let's go king d2. That seems good. Or maybe rook g3. Yeah, he goes king d2. And black has some... Ooh, snatching that pawn. Is that a good idea? Well, seems good. Now black is a pawn up, and also white cannot recover the pawn. Saugata Sarkar says you returned India. How's the trip? Saugata, yes, I returned a long time ago, and I'm streaming daily on the Tata Steel Chess. The trip was wonderful, and we did a lot of interesting work there. Now rook f8, attacking the pawn on f2. He goes knight h5. Okay, Samay putting pressure there. Isko mar raha hai. Can you go rook f7 now? Just defending here. Maybe rook f7 looks good. Also bishop f6 looks possible. Asim says the bishop on g7 is very sad. Yes, also Gurkirat says that tomorrow Daniel Naroditsky is coming for Grandmaster Chess. Very excited for it. Yeah, I'm also very excited. By the way, nice move. If he gets the bishop to g5, that bishop would be very strong. So Samay has to be careful here. Maybe he can go f4. That's an idea. If he takes f4, knight f4, just trying to somehow use his knights to create an attack against the king. Oh, that's an interesting. By the way, guys, look at this line. Yeah, let me see if I can try to analyze this. If I go f4, you take, I take, you play bishop g5. I can now sack here, right? Takes and knight g6. What a beautiful variation that would be. Let's see what happens. Oh, that didn't happen. Samay went after bishop f6, knight g3. Okay, bishop g5, king e2, bishop g4, king f1. Oh my god, Erik is getting a fine position here. He's pushing Samay back, and Samay has less time, less material, less initiative. Everything is less for him right now. Even this move bishop e3 looks very strong to take here. But I must say that this is a very well balanced match in a way. Although Erik is playing really well right now, somewhere I think it will motivate Samay to give his best, and then it will so happen that at some point the match will become quite balanced. That's what I'm imagining. It could also happen that Erik starts to win one game after another, because he's rated 1777. Samay's rating is 1420, which is a bit surprising, but I don't know if that's his his actual rating. Shashwat Kumar, that was quite a mean joke. How about playing bishop e2 back? Arjun Singh Bhatti, thank you so much for becoming backer of Indian chess. Yeah, he's attacked this bishop. He's attacked this rook. Now the rook has to go back. What else, right? And now Samay can go knight e4. So he's slowly pushing him back and can get some activity. Yeah, he's played knight to e4. Now the bishop is attacked. Bishop f5. Can we not take this? Nitish Thakur. Oh, Nitish Thakur. Thank you for becoming backer of Indian chess. Thank you so much for that. Nitish is a streamer, and he streams and has some very good content on YouTube as well, so you can check it out. So he goes knight h6, and what does white do? White comes back and attacks the bishop here. This is kind of equal now, and things can turn around for Samay. I mean, he was totally lost at some point. Now he's fought back. Where does this bishop go? Or he doesn't move the bishop at all. Time wise, Erik is coming under some pressure. He goes king h7. By the way, this is 5 plus 0. There are 45 minutes. Oh, by the way, look at this guy. Oh, Samay could have taken, Samay could have won this. He could have taken on f5. If rook takes f5, there was bishop d3 pin here. And if knight takes f5, still bishop d3. He would have won a piece. But he went bishop h5, rook f6, and now he's taken it. He was expecting maybe rook f5, blunder, bishop g6, but his opponent takes with the knight. And now Erik's position is pretty good. That was that one moment where Samay had his chance. He should have taken it. People are saying that Erik is taking the revenge for Samay, breaking chess.com servers at some point. Oh, bishop g4, knight d4, and rook h5. I think slowly black is taking over, right? Because black has a very nice knight in the center. Also, the f2 pawn can become weak. King g6, rook h8, and king g5 has been played. Samay goes back, bishop d1. Okay, the bishop is well placed here, controlling knights every single movement. Samay goes here. a6. Ooh, rook a7. Nice move. Now you can't push this because you lose a6. Smart play by Samay. He didn't go rook b8 because then he could go b6 and a5, saving everything. Now take on a6. That's a nice free pawn. But look at black. He's playing for activities. Down a pawn, but he says, I'm going to activate my king. Rook comes back to a3. Rook g7. And he's trying to come in here. This is getting tense, very tense. King f1, rook h7, okay. Maybe king g2. This could end in a draw, guys. King g2, rook g7, king f1, rook h7. They might repeat. They might repeat. Oh, but Eric has no intentions to repeat. He pushes his pawn to e4, rook to h3. Now rook g3, rook g7 check. Let's block takes. Ooh, black is coming in. I think this bishop is trapped. Ooh, bishop a4. But then somebody pushes his pawn. But now knight f5, and Samay loses in this endgame. But there's 22 seconds only for his opponent. There's no increment. Samay has 14 seconds. Wow, Eric plays really well, yeah. He's not giving up. He's not giving up. Check. I mean, sometimes in time pressure, you get nervous and you kind of make blunders, but nothing of that sort has happened. And you can see Samay, his face says that I can't take Eric lightly. I mean, of course, the rating showed that he couldn't take him lightly, but now even. Oh, stalemate! Stalemate! Oh, stalemate! Oh man, what a finish! What a finish there, guys. What a finish. He was just losing completely there. But in the end, Samay, you know, managed to hold it, and he was so happy with that stalemate. And the new game has started, and this time, Samay with more confidence, playing with more confidence, plays his pawn to d5, ed, knight to f3, bishop g4. Okay, now just take the knight, bishop takes, and knight e4. I like white's position, but also black has very strong center, and g6 is a nice move. Bishop g7. Yeah, guys, if you are enjoying this, please do like the stream so that more people knows that Samay is playing here and can follow him. He's playing. He's on stream after such a long time, and it's a absolute pleasure to see him. Queen f3 now. Oh, takes on c3. What sort of a move is that? Why would you give up such an important bishop? Just like that, because his pawn was hanging. I mean, Kasparov would have said, Samay, 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 what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? You can play knight d4 again. What sort of chess is that? You give up your super strong and then you blunder this pawn as well. Complete. क्या कर रहा हूं मैं, समझ like क्या कर क्या रहा हूं मैं. He's really upset with himself, but the one thing that Samay does well is he keeps fighting, Bishop a3 now. Can we do that? Bishop e3. Threat is to take on e6 and then take another pawn on c5. Bishop e3. Now rook e8 पे खेला गया है. He's played his rook to e8. He's taken on e6. Now let's take it. Bishop c5 and perhaps. So the thing is that even though Samay rook f2, rook f2. Oof. No chance for Samay. Yeah, Eric is playing tremendously, and if he wins this, he'll get 2.5. And also look at the time. No, guys, it's not just that Eric is playing good moves. He's also playing it fast. Sometimes we see good players who are able to play well, but they are not able to play fast. Arjun Singh Bhatti says, Sagar, is there a way to help Punjab Def chess champion Malika Handa, as Punjab government has not helped her in any way? Yes, Arjun Singh, I am trying to keep a tab on that story. In between, I saw that the Telangana minister had helped her. Also, there was some talks where Punjab government was going to help her, but I guess that has not happened. I will write to her again and try to figure out and try to do the right thing. So because in between when I had written to her, she was of course very upset that no help was forthcoming. But then something started to roll and I thought everything will get solved, but I guess it has not. We'll see how that goes. Now b4, rook e5, f5 is hanging. A5, and yeah, 2 pawns down. D4 is coming, C5 is coming. Oh, he's playing really well. Here he goes back, but that allows king C5 now. Now if somebody can get in here, it's like Swiss cheese, yeah? You can get in through the holes. And now maybe he has to be careful. Okay, rook e7 looks good. Maybe rook e4 as well. But if somebody can start pushing his pawns, you know what Samay did was he stopped his opponent's pawns and now wants to push his pawns. This is getting exciting. This endgame is exciting, and you can see that Erik is not 100% confident. Oh, rook e7, fine move, fine move. Because if you go king d4, now rook a7, try to kill this pawn. Because even though Samay, or you can take rook takes f7, king takes d3. Yeah, he goes after this. But now Samay will take on c4. Rook takes, and you can't go into the pawn endgame. Pawn endgame is bad because white's pawns will start running and queening here super fast. So you don't take rook d5. Don't take. Yeah, king c3 is good. But in a way, the rook protects this, and now white can just start rolling his pawns this side. He got his king in. Yeah, this also looks good. This is just lost, totally lost, guys. Because, I mean, he's 2 pawns down. Samay cannot create a passer here. Rook f3. D7. Oh, what queen? Allowing your opponent to queen? What's happening, Samay? Queen c8 check. This check if Erik finds and pick. Oh, he finds it. Brutal, brutal. Another stalemate? No, guys. Either Erik pawn. This time Samay resigns because there's another pawn in the position, and that means Erik now has a lead of 2 points. What tremendous play by the chess.com CEO. He's playing really well. Bishop to g5, knight bd7, bishop e2, h3 by Samay. What? Erik is 1900 FIDE rated. Bishop e3, queen d2 now. Yeah. g4. Oops, g4. That's what Samay likes to do. And now Erik will go back to play f5. That's what he did last time. Bishop d3. This time Samay has a small edge that the knight is not well placed. Last time it went from c6 to e7. That was helpful. But if he goes bishop d, oh, he goes h4 and knight c5. Can we go h5? I love the move h5. Oh, by the way, look at this move, guys. Knight g5. Mara to Mara, and rook opens up to the king. Wow. Oh, but g4 is hanging. Yeah, g4 is hanging. I was talking about h5, but then there is bishop takes g4. Have to be careful. No, I mean, if Samay finds knight g5, that would be epic. Samay is looking there, but when he's not really trained much, or if he has trained, I don't know exactly if Samay has been working on his chess or not. If he has been working, this move should be possible. Oh, he goes h5, which is not bad. Actually, it's not so bad. But what is your plan after bishop g4? Oh, he goes g5. This is not good because it weakens the f5 square. And now bishop e2 would be good. Because if bishop takes g... He sacrifices a piece. He sacrifices a piece. And now f6 or bishop f6. Maybe bishop f6 is much better. Yeah, because then f6, your g7 bishop is bad. I mean, f6 and bishop h6 was maybe even stronger. He's played bishop f6, takes. And now g5, Samay has his pawns there. But look at Erik, he's so good. He just killed off his attack. g6. I mean, until now, Samay has got half a point. And that too by stalemate, where he was like 2 queens down, yeah? So he has not shown really that He is able to fight on equal terms with Erik right now. But you never know, yeah. Now king g7. Also, you can take on g6, but then rook g1 check, and then this kind of the king is very open, over there. Well, Erik is thinking for a long time here as to what needs to be done, but Black's clock has been adjusted to 1 minute. Oh, oh, did you see that, guys? He's actually talking. 1 minute, let me see. He's talking to Daniel Naroditsky and asking for an advice. Maybe Samay can do that at some point, but here that's such a smart move by Erik. You know, when someone is like a CEO of an organization, he knows how to use his resources. And Erik understood that he has one tip that he can take, one advice from someone and lifeline. And this is the right moment to do it, because after this maybe he won't need an opportunity to do it, and now he can't talk anymore. So his main point was, should he take here or should he go there? And Naroditsky said just play king g7, and he did it. Smart, smart. And I think Samay should not use his lifeline in this game. No, it's in the rules, it's in the rules. You get 1 minute when you take a lifeline. So maybe it's a good idea to, when you are completely winning and you have no time, to take the lifeline and just, don't talk to the coach too much. Just get the time also. That's also possible. Knight f6. Yeah, now e4 is hanging. What do you do? Bishop e2. The rook is attacked. And after rook f4, you can play f3. He goes rook h3. There's a check here. He can lose the rook there. Long castle. Plays long castle. And now, what do you do as black? I mean, there's so many ways to win this. So many ways. Can you take the pawn here? Knight takes, knight takes. Yeah, he takes it, but some problems, right? Because take, bishop d3. He goes rook g1. Knight g5 is kind of forced, yeah. Because anywhere else you go, the rook is coming in to g8. Oh, he finds knight g5. Amazing, amazing play. And now c5, try to create a passer idhar se, par somewhere, Samay has to figure out when to take his lifeline. But also, I think this is not the game for sure, because he's already a piece down. He goes rook e8. Maybe he wants to play bishop g4. Yeah, he's coming back, he's coming back. It's not over until it's over. This is also pinned. Also, he has rook g8 in hand. And now Erik has to find moves. Oh my god, he found king f7. That was tremendous, because now rook g5 means you lose the rook. And you really don't want to take here and take on g5, because then you're exchange down. You're simplifying. So maybe Samay keeps his rook here on d8. Oh, he takes it. But that, while that might be a decent move, you get back material, but now black's play is very easy. Very easy. Also, bishop g4 trying to kind of win both these rooks doesn't work because of rook takes c4. King d2. And now king comes to f6. Is there some twist left here, or is Samay going to lose this one as well? Ashwini Singh says, thank you, Sagar sir. At least आपके चलते समय stream पे तो आया. He is a comedian, but the bond he created with the viewers while streaming and then suddenly stop showing up, people do miss him. Guys, I can tell you one thing, that Samay will be back. Also, I'm sure he'll come back. Although I'm not sure when or what he'll do, but he will be back. And I think he also misses everyone who have been such an important part of his life. By the way, check here. Rook b1, king c2. Samay defending tenaciously. He's like, I'm not going to give up a2. Abhi wo a3 bhi karega. He'll not give up anything. He'll make Erik fight. And Erik has 1 minute 14 seconds. Samay should speed up a bit. 57 seconds time should help him. Mayank Bansal, Erik's time increased automatically in the fourth match. Yes, because he used the lifeline, and there's this rule that you can use lifelines. Can we play? Yeah, he goes f3, but I don't like this pawn is very strong. Can you go rook e1 now? But then king d3. Samay is keeping control. Guys, what is the issue? What pre-recorded? I don't understand. Everything is happening live. I don't even know. Maybe I can show you the date on my phone, but there's nothing pre-recorded. King d3. Now rook goes here. Now king back. King c2. Play quickly. Play quickly. Rook. Oh, he takes on b7. That's also nice. King f. But you know what Erik is doing really well is he makes very good use of his king. While Samay is going busy gathering some unimportant pawns, Erik is coming in like this and is over. Rook d2. Rook d2 check and then pick this up. Oh, rook a2. He misses it. 20 seconds for Samay. 35 for Erik. King f2. Bishop hanging. Bishop d1. Rook d2 check. Rook miss. He's going to lose the bishop. e2, e1 coming up. Oh, some stalemate ideas. No, too many white pawns. Too many white pawns. King f3. Time to resign. Time to resign this game. My God. Is Samay hoping for some miracle again? No. Checkmate. Oh, he played this. Check. Yeah, resigns there. 11 minutes, so there will be at least one more game in this time, but maybe there could be two more happening. Let's update the scores. Erik is on 3.5 now. I also kept my cursor on Erik's score because it's faster, you know. I didn't have to move it. Just oh. So now again the same opening has been played. d3, d6, f4. भाई समय एक बार knight को he put like this, and then one time he put his like e6 d5 setup. This time he's gone knight f6. I think this is the most solid setup. This is the most solid setup. But you know, all of the people here who are looking for a good weapon against the Sicilian, close Sicilian is a very good idea. Because 1 second, let me see who's here.
Hello. हाँ सर, एक बार आप रूल्स बता दो ना, रूल्स समझ नहीं आ रहे कि कितने सारे रूल्स हैं।
Rules are 45 minutes for 5 plus 0, 30
ओके,
minutes for 3 plus 0, and
ओके,
15 minutes for 1 plus 0.
ओके।
And you can take one lifeline in one format of 5 plus 0 and 3 plus 0. So you can
एंड
ask,
व्हाट आर द
sorry,
व्हाट आर द लाइफलाइंस?
you can ask your coach. Samay has Robert Hess and Eric has Daniel Naroditsky.
ओके, ओके।
Hmm.
एंड so basically 15 bullet matches will happen.
Not 15, 15 minutes, so maybe 7 or 8.
Bullet, yeah, got it. And
Uh-huh.
so 7 bullet, which Samay has chance of winning.
No, I think Eric is super fast. Yeah, look at in every game he has more time. So I
I
think
mean,
this match
yeah,
is already looking very very difficult for Samay.
अरे थोड़ा एक्साइटिंग रखते हैं ना हम।
नहीं वो तो मतलब Samay will of course raise his game, I hope, but somehow
Yeah,
like
he's
he's
much
finding
better.
all the good moves. Yeah, Eric, and he's playing really well.
Yeah, so बुलेट में 7 गेम हो जाएगा, और 3+0 में कितना गेम्स हो जाएगा?
Half an hour, so maybe 5 games.
ओके, ओके, ओके। सो बेसिकली बुलेट से रेस्क्यू पूरा सिचुएशन को नहीं किया जा सकता है।
Correct. Guys,
इवन हमें
IITN,
विन।
IITN at work, he's trying to find what Samay has to score in and go into bullet segment to have a chance.
या बेसिकली अदरवाइज
Oh, by the way,
अदरवाइज
Bishop G5, Queen trap, Queen gaya. Oh, he didn't find it. बच गया. Yeah, sorry.
ओ वाओ, नहीं क्वीन ट्रैप हो रहा है, हाँ ट्रैप तो हो रहा था।
Trap. That was a trap. Yeah, got saved.
हाँ, ओके। एनीवेज, लेट्स होप।
Sir, who should do you want to join? Should I send you a link?
नो, नो, आई एम गोइंग टू स्लीप। अभी जीत रहा होता तो मैं आता, लेकिन आई विल
Okay,
ट्राई एंड
if in case he's doing well, then maybe in the end, in case you have not slept.
या आई हैव टू प्रे फॉर हिम, सो आई एम प्रेइंग।
Okay,
ओके,
bye. Guys, that was Biswa Kalyan Rath, who, like a true IITN, was making all the calculations कि भाई समय को कैसे chance है. Yeah, now Samay's got his knight here, and I like his position all of a sudden because the bishop is blocked. He played his pawn to c4. How, देखो कभी कभी जो आपकी weakness है that only becomes your strength. So the weakness is that your king was exposed here. Now you just put the king there and you bring your rook here and you attack. That's what Samay should be doing. He has a nice rook down the b file, and he can also put a rook down the g file. Look at Eric. He wants this knight out, and Samay should not get it out so easily. Maybe he can, but how about bishop h6? Keeping this, because actually there's a trap. You take here, I take here, you take on f. This is hanging. Oh, bishop g5. Now he shouldn't miss it. This is over. Bishop g5. To bishop g5, Samay's only hope and only chance is rook b2. Oh, he misses it again. He plays king h2. Somehow this bishop g5 is a blind spot for Eric and Samay both. But Samay looking for his first win here. Bishop g5. Now he sees it. And this time, the only way to keep going is rook b2. Otherwise, you've lost the full queen. But after rook b2, queen b2, queen g5, you are exchanged down still. Let's look at Samay's expression. He now goes in. Maybe time to take a hint. Take a hint, Samay. Take your lifeline. Ask Robert Hess what to do. Maybe he will tell you to go rook b2. What? Resign? Did he resign? No, that was still playable. That was still playable. 4.5. Oh my god. Just horrible. Samay is down in the dumps here. Guys, कभी आपके लाइफ में आपने प्रॉब्लम फेस किया है like the problems where the loans are rising and you have no money to pay them. By the way, 94 is another loan will rise even further. Work is boring, but you have to go there every day. School and colleges is no fun, but you have to study. Then this is the situation where Samay also is in today. Will he manage to make a comeback, or will he just go downhill from here? क्या लगता है? Takes on c6, queen bc6. I like black's position, by the way, but also white's position is nice. Castle's good move. Rook b8, perhaps putting pressure here. B3. Let's do it. Let's just play solid chess. Rook b1 is also okay. What next now? How does black continue? I think Samay's got this structure here. देखते chat में कितने लोगों को पता है what is this structure? At 11:40 in the night, those who know what this structure is called from white, they are real chess lovers. 3 minutes 37 seconds for Erik. It's the first time he's taking so much time. Look at what Yash Gupta says. Maroxy bind. Well, Yash, you know, because all of you have heard the name but never seen it in typing. So it's Maroczy, Maroczy, and bind is bind. Like, yeah, so many. Hazik, Praharsh Patel, Arnab Chauhan. No, good. Many of you know it. Maroczy bind. So bishop e6 has been played here. Oh, Samay going forward with the attack and his opponent breaking in the center. Samay is like, अब तो नहीं छोड़ूंगा मैं. I'm going f5. He's going all out. Look at his focus there. Haven't seen Samay as focused for chess. You know, sometimes he just needs to get smashed in order to bring his focus. So f5 is a nice move. I think this is the game where Samay is going to score his first win. If he moves his bishop away, there is e5. If he takes here, then already the king is super weak. I like Samay's position. I think, guys, this one is going to be Samay. And this is the last game also, I believe, in this 5+0. So we may end at 4.5, 1.5, which is okay. He goes bishop c8. Let's go e5. Oof. Take the knight. Play f6. Yes, let's go. Natural move, but actually supposedly not the best move. But I think very natural, yeah. Bishop f6. And now you're forcing him to take, so that your queen will go here. But I don't think Erik will take. Also, e3 is a brilliant move, yeah. Just putting super pressure here on the queen. But this game, I think Samay can win on time. What is Erik doing? He's just gone back in his chair, and Samay hasn't made use of his lifeline in this format. He should have done it in the last game. Maybe bishop e7 was a move, Omkar says. Yeah, that's a possibility, Omkar. Very interesting move. Take, and then f6. But also e6 was a classy move. fe6, fg6. Triple pawns, give to your opponent. And that was nice. But, you know, f6 is like, when you are in the tempo, you are in the flow, you played f5, e5 and all these moves. Then you play this. Oh, bishop 6. But now let's take it. Let's chop this off. Also, remember that after, let's say, take, I think that could be possibly goes queen g5. Okay, I like Samay's position, by the way, guys. This is the first game in which Samay has got a great position here. Again, a good move. Looking here, let's take, and let's plonk our rook to f6, and then bring our other rook in. Now, the main thing is that Samay hasn't been able to find really strong moves here. But rook d1, I like. b2 is not a pawn you want to be taking as black. Will Samay be able to cover this lead? Says Ayush Godhe. Doubtful, Ayush. Very doubtful. Rook e6. But now, guys, just Maro is go. Maro, king g7, and just go in. Rook d7. Rook on the 7th. Let's go, let's go. Come on, Samay, you can find it. You can find it. Because see, take, ठीक है मारा. रुक इधर आ गया. अब ये मर रहा है. ये rook f2, he wants to attack it from here. h6. No, chances are there in the position. Chances are there, but you need to grab them. Need to grab them. And Samay is not grabbing them today. Rook goes behind, Rather than that, if it would have gone ahead, that would have made a huge difference. Queen c7. Okay. Now, can we go bishop g4? Hit this rook. It takes on e4. Bishop b7. Okay. No, queen e4, bishop b7. Let's see. Plays queen to h4. Oh, he takes on e5. That's a smart exchange sacrifice. Smart exchange. But bishop f3. Let's exchange. When ahead in material, exchange pieces. Karo exchange. Or b3. Just save and then play bishop f3. Samay is better, but he goes bishop f3. Very good. Take with the rook. Don't take with the pawn. Yeah. f5. Now save your pawn. b3. It's nice. Goes rook g3. Samay wants to, Samay is sometimes too direct. And he wants to attack. So opponent has saved it. Rook d3. Takes on b2. If look at the time, 7 seconds. I think this game is over. Samay is going to score his first win. He's very close to it. Erik has only 4.8 seconds. And is JNK Gambit incoming? Samay is not taking any risks. Oh, he might do it. Oh, he's going to lose the time. He's lost on time. Erik forgot about the time. And there you go. Samay Raina has gotten his first win of today. And he's going to be so relieved with this. So relieved. Guys, how are you enjoying this match? I know it's a little bit one-sided for now, but Samay has just won the last game, and I think that is going to make a huge difference. That's what I believe. What do you think? Yeah, Nemesis Whitey says, yeah, boy, come on, finally, yeah. Yeah, I had to move my cursor again to the other side. Momentum's shifting. Just a famous guy says GG. Yeah, we'll have like now 30 minutes of 3+1 and then 15 minutes of 1+1. Both the players have left the playing hall. I mean, the playing video. So, petition to trim Sagar's beard. Yeah, I have to. But, right now I'm just playing it a little bit safe with the Omicron stuff around. So, I don't want to go out and trim my beard, but get Omicron. But I could do it at home. Samay will come back in shorter time, says Devin Anand. Devin, good to see you. Earlier when Amruta and I would have all these nice lyrics which we compose, like very interesting ones. Then we would compose and we would be like, अरे क्या करेंगे इसको छोड़ देते हैं अभी. But now with Devin and Dhiren there, we always tell, we go a step further. We're like, oh, ये lyrics थोड़ा और अच्छा करके, then we'll send to them and then they will help us to make a song out of it. So thanks to you, that helps. Um, I think the break would be something around, oh, they are back. They are back. So it's not going to be long now. You also have 30 minutes now of 3 plus 0. Which book do you recommend for a 1500 player? Renu Dodhi. Uh, Not sure, Renu, but I would say if you want to do tactics, maybe Woodpecker Method would be a nice one for you. Also, Chess Tactics from Scratch is a nice book. There's also Reassess Your Chess, which is good. Arthur Yusupov's series of books is a nice one. Um, yeah, these are some of the good books. There are also many good tactical books. Okay, the arbiter is giving some final instructions before. Has the game started or what? Not yet. We'll have 30 minutes now of 3 plus 0 and then 15 minutes of 1 plus 0. Devin says Samay was solving puzzles the day before. He's quite sharp. Okay. Good to get these inside info. No, I don't think Samay wasted his lifeline. Ah, he didn't use it. That's the point you're saying. Yeah, right. They have started or what? Not yet. But it looks like they are in the playing pose. No, no, 30 minutes has not started. I don't know what they are doing. Yeah, I'm very excited to see how 3 plus 0 time format pans out. Also, the fact that Samay won his last game would really be motivating him right now. Because after 4 losses, I would even say that the half point was almost a loss because it was a stalemate. He finally managed to not only get a good position but also convert it in the end and, press his opponent on time. Chess D asks, will Samay join the stream after the match? Not sure. I'm not sure. The main thing is that uh, we'll first see how the match goes, and then we'll decide what to do after the match. What are they doing now? I think they're just waiting for this to start. Maybe Erik has some technical issues which he's solving, or I don't know what. Okay. I think we are about to go live. There you have it. They are going, and Erik is pumping himself up. And Sama is also ready, and e4, c5. This in these matches, the thing is that the the players at this rating have some of their uh, favorite openings, and so they never really change. They keep playing the same thing again and again, and we're going to see a lot of this. But I believe that Samay might have spent some time preparing something against it in the time he got. By the way, knight d, what, bishop c5, isn't that a free pawn? No, I think here you should go knight d4. That is a good move here. He went d5, takes, knight takes, and now just take the pawn on c5. Oh, he takes here, ed, but take here now. C3, and now Sama is pushing here. I think Erik just lost that bit of flow on his side, pushing his pawn to d4, and look at Samai's face there. Oof. He is so intense right now. He's so intense. He wants this, yeah. No matter how much you are away from chess, once things start getting, underway, you really want to win. You don't want to be playing just for fun and stuff like that. Knight e5. Okay, let's play bishop e6. Develop your bishop. Also b6 maybe. So bishop d4, I have queen d4 check. Rook e8. I think Samay should not give up his bishop even if he wins this pawn. Like don't give up this bishop. Because this bishop is like controls all his dark squares. If he gives this up for the sake of one pawn, that would not be a good idea. Yeah, well done. Well done, Samay. He didn't take it. Bishop f5. Good move. g4. Okay, just drop back. It's okay. He has weakened it a bit, and now you can exchange it with bishop d5. I like black's position. I like how he's dominating here. The name of this tournament is winner stays. Oh, what? Why not bishop e5? Isn't that a free pawn? Yeah, just f e6, rook e6. Looks great. Looks great for Samay. Or takes with the knight, which is also good. So then you can exchange with bishop d4. Bishop h6 was played. Now can you just give a check and take this? Yeah, just take this pawn. Yeah, and now if queen takes b2, there is bishop b2. And he'll go rook b1. Now b7 is hanging. A very good move is bishop g7, because if he doesn't take, then you can save the pawn with b6, but if he takes, you're able to get your king activated in the game. So let's see if Samay can play bishop g7. It's not his kind of move. His kind of move is bishop d4, keeping the piece active. Now rook b8. Generally, you can guess what Samay wants to play. His moves are always attacking something. He's always very aggressive. So rook d8. That's an interesting move. So that's a non-Samay like move. Okay, bishop a6, bishop c4. Maybe Erik should try to do that. Also, yeah, he plays it, bishop a6. Now bishop g7, looking here, but he can take, king takes and bishop c4. Now you can't move the knight because f7 is hanging. He goes rook d6. Black is a pawn up, but the bishop is very strongly placed, and I won't be surprised if there are technical difficulties in converting this better position. How about f6 maybe? He goes a6, rook d7. Now knight d4. Yeah, he protected this, and he wants to now put his knight there. Actually, Erik could have taken this pawn. I don't know. He forgot, I guess. Because time is running low, guys. Now there's nothing much to think about. 31 seconds for Erik, 21 for Samay. But Samay seems to be alert about the time, while Erik seems to have forgotten about it. He plays rook f6, but he's taken 5 seconds. Knight e2 check. Where does the king move? Now, let's say king goes to f3, check back. Are they going to repeat? King, no. Erik doesn't like to repeat. He'll go king e4. He goes king g4. H5. Oh, knight to f5. And now he's played h5. Rook d4. What's going to happen next? King f3. And he comes back because this was hanging. And now all of a sudden, this back rank issues. There's a mate threat, and somebody should come out with this king very quickly. Oh, he's got knight h4. Then it's king g4. He's going to lose. Check. Oh, he saved it. He saved it. He saved it. Next, come up. Come up. Oh, knight d6. Wow, what quick play by Samay. And he's taken on c4. Samay's going to win this on time. By the way, there was no mate. Yeah, I was like, he's won it. He's won it. There was no mate. There was not. I was just hallucinating that there was mate. What was I doing? Okay, fantastic. Samay's won another game, and three. Now the cursor remains on Samay's side. समय like क्या भाई लोग मेरे को क्या समझ के क्या रखा है तुम लोग ने कि मैं जीत नहीं सकता. I'll show you what I'm capable of. Oh, look at Erik. Yeah, he's pushed his pawn here, and the speed at which he's playing is amazing. Right, b1. Oof, this is hanging. In Erik, you can see a seasoned player. Why seasoned? First of all, look at this. He plays castles and plays b5. This is a pawn sacrifice for initiative. If you take rook b8, you want play here. Then b4, then queen a5. All of these moves are played by someone who's very good. While Samay, what? Ooh, what a move. If you take here, queen b2 is mate. What a way to get by. And look at Samay. His eyes are like wide open. And he's like, kya ho raha hai, bhai? Bhai, it's a mate here. Mate there. And great game by Erik, by the way. Very quick win. Took them less than a minute, it seems, to win that. h5. I think Samay will play h5 here. h6. What about this knight? Knight बोल रहा है अरे भाई कोई मेरे बारे में सोचो. g5. Whoa, this is another miniature incoming, guys. Queen comes here and this, or queen h5. Just queen h5. Oh, he goes knight e2. ठीक है. Now Samay is back. h5. Knight h6. Knight f5. Cool. Knight h6. Oh, mara. ठीक है. Knight h6 खेलो. Defend this. Don't give up the pawn. It's an important pawn. Queen b6. Now stay. It's not hanging. Plays f5. It's like he gives up a pawn, but he takes on d5, bishop e6. Very quick play by Samay. It's very interesting, yeah. What has happened here? Now Samay can long castle. Yeah, long castle karte hain, chalo. Let's do. Yeah, d4 hanging. So bishop e3 has to be played. But bishop e3 has its own problems, like take, then knight e5. There is a pin here, there's a pin here. Queen a4. What about taking on d4 now? Isn't that a free pawn? Yeah, and now knight d4. Can we take that? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, he does it. He does it. Now e2 is hanging with a check, so there is no way to pin this because this would be a check. So you take on d4 and then you take with the rook hitting the queen. Queen c2, there is rook c4. Oh, but I have to be careful, yeah? Like if I take, and you give me a check here. Knight there, okay. How about just putting the king on the side for a second? I guess just safety first approach. King b8. White's king, chessmen always look at a king and see how many squares it has in a position to go to. So here you see this is blocked, all the squares, and this one is controlled by the rook. So whenever such a situation occurs, no, you have to be very alert. There can be lot of chances, and now bishop e3. Yeah, very cool play. Samay is getting back. Samay is getting back. Bishop g2. Oof. Rook d2. Wow. Wow. And Erik is like, what's just happening? Like, how is Samay playing so well all of a sudden? Did something happen? Did someone switch on something? Oh, by the way, there's a check here on e8. Then the rook can come back. Yeah, rook has to come back, I think. Yeah, rook comes back. No rook c1 because I can take it. Oh, take it. Take it. Why not? I mean, even if you don't take and play king b8, that should be okay. King d8. And then knight e7, next move. Now knight e7. Just finish your development. That's good. Bishop d7. I'm a little bit tensed. Something was wrong. But rook c8. Went ahead in material exchange. Yes, good move. Good move. Good move, Samay. And resigns. Wow, time. Oh, not resign. He's lost on time. Samay is playing very quickly. He's putting a lot of pressure. 3 wins in a row for Samay. Isn't there some kind of a prize if you get 3 wins in a row? What? h4. Guys, Samay OP in the chat, yeah? Played c5. Queen c7. Now bishop d3. Samay has a lot of space in the position. Last game. Oh, lost a game in between. Right. Yes, he won a game. So right now the score has, it's now a 2 point gap only. Knight g5. He's got his knight here. f7 is a soft spot. And maybe the rook can swing over like this. Rook h3 to f3. What do you think? Oh, he finds it. It's like two different people playing chess. Knight at 7. वो ऐसा फीलिंग आ रहा है that someone is like somebody sitting there in that car, F1 car, and after like traffic के बाद, in the traffic he's just completely frustrated, like it's going so slow, and then all of a sudden he gets a free road, and the focus with which he's driving, like look at his eyes. What? Knight b1? Why knight b1? Samay क्या है ये? मतलब what is the deep plan in the position that you came up with? And also here just queen takes h4 would have been strong, but he goes knight b5, queen d3. Now Erik can take this. The problem is that this is hanging, queen h1 is coming. Oh, he just played this, and now knight c2. Well, such a great position, he's ruined it completely, and now suddenly the knight is like f1 f1 कार की तरह लेके तो गए थे, but it didn't work out at all. No, it's completely gone. Position, you are what? 3 points down. It's a lot of money. Knight h6. Now maybe just start pushing your pawns in the center. e5, e4. Yeah, this is bad. But let's see if there's any more twists left. If somebody can magically transfer his rook to b3, there would be rook b8 check and rook b7 mate. I mean, if he can. If he can. I don't see that happening, yeah? Knight e2, he's trying. He's trying to get his rook here. Knight g4. Chalo, 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 chalo. फिर ये मारो. Oh, he plays it. He plays it. It's a mate, yeah. Bishop e5. Only move, kind of. Can Erik find it? Because even king d7 doesn't work. Rook b7 check. Also, time-wise, Samay is very low on time. By the way, there's still 12 minutes left in this segment, so we can see more games. What does Erik do? Can he find bishop e5? Maybe he can take. Oh, he's taking his lifeline or what? Maybe a good time. Maybe a great time to take the lifeline. Yeah, he's got 1 minute. Very smart. Very smart. Very smart. Very smart, yeah. I think he got a minute more, and also in the end, he also got like Daniel Naroditsky telling him, like, now play bishop e5. Yeah. Amazing. So good, yeah. So good. You need presence of mind. Oh, and now somebody is asking for help from Robert Hess. And he's like, what do I do, bro? And Robert is like, some of your position is in a mess. You're asking me at a wrong time. Asking for help at the right time is also important. Oh, knight f7 was recommended. Let's see what Erik does. Because rook d7. Maybe knight e5. And then, by the way, to all the people who think what is happening here, there is one hint per time segment, like per 3 plus 0 or 5 plus 0 that you get. Sahil Kumar, thank you for super chat. And if you can use that well, now suddenly Erik is once again in thought. But also it was smart of Samay to take the time to take the lifeline because he hadn't used it last time. Bishop c7, nice move, nice move. Because now his, although he lost an exchange, his king is safe. Knight f2. This was hanging, yeah, so he saved it. Rook b7. And now take on f2. He goes rook c8. Maybe he wants to bring the other rook in. Rook b7. Wow. Knight d3. c5 pawn is hanging. How do you continue? Knight e6. Ah, takes here, takes here. Take, knight c5. Samay is going to lose all his pawns. Oh, f4. What? C6. Now a5. A5, a5. Your pawn is faster. A5, 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 a5. ये pawn मत दो. Oh, he doesn't even take it. Knight g3 is a big threat. Massive threat, but 5 seconds left for Erik. Oh, he loses his rook. He loses his rook. Samay is like, I didn't see that rook, but his pawn is queening. He's winning. He's winning. He's winning. He's winning. Yeah. Oh, Erik is so unhappy with himself. He's like, what the hell did I do? What the hell did I do? Samay has won this. What an intense game. What drama. And that means the gap is now just 1 point. What a game. What a game. Knight e7, d3, d5. e5, he pushes his pawn to d4, but the knight comes to e4. And c5 is not hanging. Knight d6 is a threat. So castle कर लो क्योंकि c5 मारेगा तो अपन check दे के knight ले लेंगे. b6. Look at Samay. He's like, shit, देखा ही नहीं है. अब knight g5. ये भी मर रहा है. Knight g5 is a move like, queen c7. Manu Tayal says, ignored my super chat. What was your super chat? Sorry. Bro, can you ask Samay why he's not streaming? Yeah, I asked him. I think Samay has his own ideas when he's going to stream. So maybe it's best not to discuss that. He'll decide when he wants to do it. And I think most likely he'll do it soon. Take. Okay. Bishop f6. Gf6. And then bishop p7. Okay. These closed Sicilian games have been so intense because it's like no pawns get traded. Both sides have. Now he's got his knight here. He's threatening bishop takes e6, fe6, and knight e6. Take it. And now bishop e6. Does that work? Ah, it works. But then knight d4. Knight d4. Don't take it. Because if you take it, you lose the queen. Knight d4 looks cool. And now bg4 is important because the threat is queen c6. And when you play bishop g4, if I play queen c6, you can go knight f3 and block. But if you go bishop h3 and I play queen c6, you're busted. I'm going in. So very important moment in the game. And also bishop takes f7 is not going to work. Oh, finds it. What a move. Erik, nice move there. Tremendous move. Now queen c6, but now knight e4. Yeah, I was thinking if knight f3 is also a possibility here. It was possible, but even knight f3. Vivaswan says, watching chess on my birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Vivaswan. Sagar bhai, I'll come to Ghatkopar soon. Would love a few games with you as my birthday gift. Yeah, I will try. We'll try. Right now, Omicron is the. Oh, what a move, by the way. C4 really kind of getting the knight in the center destabilized. But yeah, happy birthday, Vivaswan, and I wish you a very, very good day. And now, bishop to f3 takes on d3, queen e3. Here, instead of taking on d3, there was a very cool move possible, which was g5. And the point of g5 is that if you take, that is knight f4 with the idea of knight e2, this move g5 is an epic move. Epic. Very difficult to find that. Now knight d6. Okay, what if I take here? You lose the queen. So he goes here, but now bishop b7 or knight b7. Yeah, it's over. Knight to c5. h3. Samay doesn't like his position. He is pieced down. Maybe he can resign here, but maybe let's try it. Let's keep fighting. Knight f4. Got back a pawn. g5 with the idea of g4. Bishop g4. Good move. Rook goes back. Rook d8. पीछे आ जाओ, पीछे आ जाओ. Ah, knight e6, but now bishop e6. Yeah, f6. Time 40 seconds for Erik. 11 for Samay. Rook d3, g4. He's still playing quickly. Is there some hope left? Ooh, e5. Oh, very well played. Very well played. Rook d6. That's done. That's done. Take on g4. This is just lost. c6. And the score is going to be now 6.5, 4.5 after this game. Yeah, he resigns. And look at Erik. He's so tired here. Samay is giving him a tough fight. He's not giving up. Both players are actually giving it their all. Maybe this is the last game in the 3+0 segment. Yeah, this is the last game. And this means that if Samay wins this, he would then go to the bullet segment with just 1 point deficit, which would be interesting. Great, would be very interesting to watch. But if he loses that, then if he loses this game, then 3 points deficit is a bit too much. So it's like 1 and 3. E4 is hanging, so you need to save it. F3 looks good. Or queen c2. F3, fine. Now g4. Maybe he'll go knight g8. That's his favorite move, yeah. Knight g8 with the idea of f5. Sometimes you start to understand what a player is going to do. Oh, he goes queen d7. Now he goes knight g8. Ek move baad. So he waits for g4 and then. But now h4. Yeah. Knight a4. h5. Let's go. Knight a4 is such a weird move because even if you take, I take with the queen, it's not much of an issue. Samay goes knight b5. Nice. Knight c5. Knight h4. I think what Samay does is he sees h5, g5 as a tactical idea. He doesn't see it as a positional idea. Positional idea is that after g5, f5 square is weak. Ooh, we saw this thing. We saw this thing was possible a few games ago. And at that point, Samay didn't do it, which showed that he was not in the best shape. But now he's doing it. Let's go h5, Samay. Come on. Hg, hg. Let's go. Oh, he goes back. Samay is improving bit by bit. By the time this match ends, he might be in his best form. But then the match would end. And then he would not stream for another few months. Arnab Bhattacharji. Sagar bhai, please make video. Oh, what? What? He just sacked his bishop just like that. What's wrong with you, Samay? Or what's up, Samay? Nice. What a sacrifice. Oof. Oof, he trapped the bishop. Man, guys, look at this. He just went there, he chopped it off, played g5, played h5, played h6. Now, oh, you can just move the knight. Why to take h6? You could take with the rook. Takes f6, h7, should be 5, cb5, rook f7. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's a good move. That's a good move. Now you mustn't take here, because if you take, I take, king takes, and I get my rook in, and then my queen comes in. So you really don't want that. f5. You know, Erik doesn't make all these basic errors. Now somebody can go queen g5. Yeah, he does it. Natural move. f4. Okay. Knight is coming to g4. He wants knight at 6. Guys, this is heating up. This is heating up. It's a very crucial game from the match perspective, because whatever happens in this match, that will make the bullet segment very, very exciting. I think Samay needs to win. He has 1 minute 5 seconds. Look at the time. Both of them have equal time. Knight here. Rook g7 seems like the most tenacious. And now get your other rook in. You know, if Erik does not make a blunder, he's going to make Samay's winning task very tough. Very good move by Samay. Both players playing really well. Rising up to the occasion. Trying to play the best possible chess that they can. But now Erik doesn't know what to do next, because, you know, kind of none of his pieces are moving. He wants to pick this pawn, but the bishop is controlling it. He takes, he sacrifices. That's what happens when there is no good option available. And now take here, f3. Rook f1. Nice move by Samay. If you take here, rook takes f8. Wow, is Samay going to win this? 30 seconds for Erik. 49 for Samay. 44 for Samay. He's thinking. Look at that calmness on the face of Samay. Take on f3. This is totally winning. He's piece up. Queen b5. Careful now. Careful. You don't want too many checks coming at you. But one check, by the way, on c4. King b1. Then one more check on d3. Then king a1. Queen f6. Beautiful move. Beautiful move. Now knight f7 is a mate. It's a mate also. Rook cannot take. It's a pin. Oh, he comes back. And now what do you do? Bishop g4. Bishop g4. Bishop e6. Let's go, Samay. Let's go. Rook f1. But look at what, king h7. b5. Bishop. Now he finds it. Bishop e6. Oh, goes queen f8. But he forgets that this pawn is hanging. Ah, I forgot about it. But his face didn't show that. Oh, he should have taken on h6. Should have taken on h6. And then he would have been better there. And now Samay is a piece up. 16 seconds for Samay. Erik doesn't want to give up. 7 seconds there. Takes on a5. g4. Pawn coming forward. g3 is going to queen. No, the knight comes back and stops it. Now a4. You can create your own passer. Oh, he goes 91. g2. 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 But he takes. Take on g3. Yeah, he takes it. a4. Is this queening? Not a3. a4. And Samay wins on time. Oh my god, what a game. What a game. Samay Raina has won it, but the final position was already winning for him. What a brilliant, brilliant 3+0 segment. I think we went at 4.5 and Samay scores 5-2 in this segment. No, 5-2. So that means this is epic thing. Guys, what was your thought about this game? Amazing, right? Amazing. Samay, actually the main thing about Samay is that it doesn't matter at what level you play or with whom you play or in what field you do. He just wants to give his best. That's the thing. That's one of his truly amazing abilities, and also he doesn't want to give up. That's another thing. Like when things were not going at the start his way, when he was four and a half, I mean, it could have been easy to just lose this match totally, but he came back. These are some things which are not chess specific or a sport specific or something like that. It's just in your character. And I think Samay has that in him. He has this winner's mindset where he wants to win every game. There are a few super chats that have come. Just a famous guy says full on OP game. Thank you so much. And he has been a pillar of Indian chess for 13 months. Thank you so much. Just a famous guy. Prabodh Prakash says my email is pending with you, Sagar. Okay, Prabodh, I'm sorry if I haven't responded. I'll definitely do that. But thank you so much for a huge super chat. It's very kind of you. Arnab Bhattacharji says, Sagar bhai, please make video for using engine and database for beginners to understand philosophy of moves by GMs. कौन सी opening पे क्या खेलना चाहिए? How do we know? You ignored Insta chat, CBI. Arnab Bhattacharji, I think I'll make something, but really it's if you use ChessBase and Mega Database, it should be very useful. With engines, maybe Fritz 18 is one. Of course, if you want to use open source engines, then Stockfish, where you can make it run in some program, is also an option. But Fritz 18 with its brilliancy teacher function is really cool. I have made a video on that and you can check it out. Anyway, guys, the games will start in a bit. You see the timer has been set up for 15 minutes. And yeah, he might win in the bullet. Let's see if okay, I'll try and see if I can call our friends and if they're awake. Yeah, I'll try to call Biswa and also. Oh, what? Oh, Eric is now here as Magnus Carlsen, huh? He's going to play like Magnus there. Maybe that's supposed to be some sort of a surprise. I'll take this out and but that is epic. He had done that in this thing, right? क्या बोलते हैं World Championship commentary with Danny Rensch and so let's see if Biswa and Vaibhav want to join. Okay. Cool. Let's see if Okay. Samay is going to look at Samay. Samay is saying, I'm playing Magnus Carlsen. Oh, epic, epic. VD in chat. Really? Where? VD is a mod. I don't think he's here. No, it's not very. He's a moderator here. Punit Parmar says, cleared CA at the age of 21 in September 2021. You and Samay played a major role in my CA final preparation by streaming and giving smiles. Thank you. Oh, that's very nice to know. Congratulations. Last bullet segment, and Samay is going to play against Magnus. ट्रैवल विद निखिल रोशन, खेल का जुनून तो हर खिलाड़ी में देखते हैं, जीत जाती है किसकी पाली में. ओह, गुड लक समय. थैंक यू. ट्रैवल विद निखिल रोशन. परम वर्सेस परम वर्सेस मैग्नस. No, I don't think Biswa, Vaibhav, and everyone is awake. I did send them the link, but and also it's too late, yeah. So even if they are watching it, perhaps it's easier to watch than shout or talk at home. So can we hear some? No, I've kept it muted because there are many things that are happening. Like the arbiters are talking, the organizers are talking, and so I thought it's better to just keep it muted. Maybe Samay went to wear something, yeah, of his own. Samay is like, अगर तुम कुछ करोगे तो हम भी कुछ करेंगे, type of thing. Ah, look, he's come with his own. Yeah, I should also get something to wear, yeah. क्या है लोग, तुम लोगों को लगा क्या कि फ्यूचर शाह मर गया है? हाँ, ये समय देखो, सर पे सब पहन के आया है. फ्यूचर शाह जिंदा है. एक पॉइंट यही, सिर्फ ये मैच के लिए अपन आया है. सब लोग सर पे बाल उगा रहा है, अपना तो सर पे बाल कम है. चलो ऐसे ही आते हैं, देखते हैं क्या होता है. E4, अरे शुरू हो गया है, शुरू हो गया है. नहीं नहीं नहीं, किसी और के साथ ही खेल रहा है अपना भाई. अपना भाई प्रिपरेशन में राउंड के बीच में खेलने लगा. देखो भाई, मतलब टूर्नामेंट में आप जाओ, आपका पेयरिंग लग गया है, आपका मैच है मैग्नस कार्लसन के साथ, और आप बोलते हो भाई भाई करुआना जी, एक गेम खेल रहा है क्या, प्रैक्टिस कर रहा है जरा. ये अपना भाई है, इतना डेडिकेशन दिखा रहा है, बाप रे. ओ, उधर अपना मैग्नस कार्लसन अपने फोन में देख रहा है क्या करने का है करके. इधर अपना समय प्रैक्टिस कर रहा है. क्लियरली दिख रहा है कि कौन ज्यादा ये है. दर्शन सिंघवी बोल रहा है लव यू फ्यूचर शाह, मुआ 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 बिग फैंस। क्या, क्यों मुआ मुआ कर रहे हो? देखो चेस देखने आए हो, चेस देखो। शुरू हो गई। ओ, अरे भाई शुरू हो गया। वो मोबाइल फोन से खेल रहा है, मोबाइल फोन के साथ। सोचा ही नहीं मैं। और अभी ये देखो, ये बिशप क्या फालतू बिशप पड़ेला इधर G7 पे। अरे पुश करो, चलो पुश करो। हाँ पुश किया, 1 पॉइंट का फर्क है। वो लास्ट गेम ये नहीं था ना, D4। ये देखो पीस मर गया। ये मोबाइल फोन में खेल रहा है, उधर मैग्नस कार्लसन का ये लेके आया वगैरह। ये बिशप लेकिन बहुत ही खराब जिंदगी है उसका, अपने जैसा है, फ्यूचर शाह जैसा। नाइट E5 पे लाया है। बिशप D7। समय के पास एक पीस एक्स्ट्रा है, पर ये मर रहा है। रुक G8, ये अच्छा खेला है, अभी रुक से मारने का। हाँ अरे किंग इधर। हाँ इधर नाइट को बीच में लाएंगे अपन। ड्रॉ कर रहा है। चेक 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 चेक, घुसो 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 घुसो, खेलो। 15 सेकंड है। अरे क्या कर रहा है भाई? ब्लैकआउट हो गया, क्या हुआ? उसका सर्वर उड़ गया। बोला मेरे को ऐसा खेलना ही नहीं था, समय बोल रहा है। अरे क्वीन मर गई, क्वीन मर गई, क्वीन मर गई। भाई गेम गई, गेम गई, गेम गई। क्या से क्या हो गया, ये गया गेम। 7.5। अपना बुलेट खेलने वाला अच्छा बंदा धुलाई हो गया। अभी सब ठीक है बोल रहा है, क्या पता नहीं क्या हो गया था। फ्यूचर शाह आ गया खेलने को, सब प्रॉब्लम हो गया। ठीक है चलो, इतना प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है तो अपूछ जाता है, फिर अपना सागर इधर बैठेला है, उसको बुलाता है। वो गाइस, Samay is now 2 points down in the match, and Erik is playing through his phone. He's come with his new avatar here, and also is playing on his phone. How much of a difference does that make? We'll see. We'll see. But for now, the bullet portion has not started off well for Samay. He's down a point. He's down 2 points. So it's gone 95. Let's take on F6. Let's take this guy and then move the bishop away. You can even move it back. Yeah, now let's bring it back. Bishop D3. Bishop F4. Put pressure here. But time-wise, Samay has 7 seconds more. Even in the last game, he had more time, but all of a sudden his time ended. What a move! Rook P8. Mysterious move of Aaron Nimzovich. I saw Rook ko piche pawn ke. That was amazing. What a cool move. G3. Rook D1. Oh, check! Oh, amazing! Somebody sees it. What a move! And there you have it. Erik is very unhappy. He's just stopped. Wow! Wow! That was very quick. Yeah, somebody was like spotted that tactic in a jiffy. In a jiffy there. Well done. Well done. By the way, Samay now not going for his Sicilian stuff here. He's gone for Scandinavian. Bishop A5, B4 comes back. Bishop E3, and now maybe put the knight here. Interesting game going on. Take here. And E5. Nice move. Nice move. And now Bishop E6. Black has kind of equalized there. Rook takes. It could very well be like some professional players playing this game, because really well, good quality game. A3 is now weak. A3 is weak. बैकवर्ड पॉन, अरे पर बुलेट पे वीकनेस कुछ भी नहीं रहता है. Rook d8. I didn't like this because the rook was well placed here. But now Samay will oh, he's playing so solidly. Samay is like, he's really very careful here. He wants to win this at all costs. But now take on d6. Knight h4. He's got his knight in the center. Knight c2. Knight c2. a3 is hanging. He's won a pawn here. At the very least, he'll win a pawn. King f8. Stop the knight from incoming. Okay. I mean, it's not a dangerous knight at all. But still, if you could stop it, then that would be nice. Now knight b5. Knight b5. Check. Take on c7. I think white is back in the game. Time-wise, 22 seconds for Erik. 16 seconds for Samay. Check there. King f3, take on f4. What's happening, guys? What's happening here? Maybe Samay has some chances. But Erik is better, for sure. His knight is centrally located. He has these central pawns rolling. King c5, his b5 pawn is falling. But time is going to play a major factor here. 10-9. What is Erik thinking? Is it going to be a draw? No, Erik never draws. He wants to win. Knight a7. Check. King b5. Wow. Samay's knight has now been activated. But now b5 pawn is hanging. But time-wise, Samay's going to win this, I think. And he's won on time when it comes down to the last few seconds. Samay is super quick with his mouse while Erik is struggling with his phone. Dark Meme says, Sayarvaya, love from Indore. Thank you, Dark Memes. A3. Okay, all good. How many minutes more left? 8 minutes. Score is leveled. भाई ये मैच तो फुल ऑस्कर टाइप मैच है. मतलब you never know who's going to win it. b3. Check. Take knight d2. What? Knight d2 king से क्यों नहीं मारा? No, Erik is playing well, but Samay is somehow faster in those final few moments, he's very quick. Knight c4. Knight is beautifully posted on c4. Castles, and let's get the king out. Maybe, oh, he wants to go g5. Take on f6. Knight c1. The rook goes back. Wow, this is a good quality game. Oh, he could have taken on a5. Knight a5. And now king f2. Take. Knight e7 is a threat. Knight e7. Come on, Samay. See it. Oh, he doesn't see it. He plays king f2. Come on, knight e7. Yes, he sees it now. This is sagging. And this is going to be a win. He's rook up. He has more time. I think Erik can resign this. Samay is going to take the lead. What a match. Check. Aditya07, didn't know you are CA very smart, and I am in CA brilliant. Keep up the good work. Started the online. Thank you, Aditya. And Samay has won it. Erik just letting the time run. But now he needs to speed up. He can't let the time run. He's now in a deficit mode. 8.5. Suddenly, Samay switches back to his favorite Sicilian. Why? But Samay, other openings were helping you pretty well. Anyway. Oh, queen h4 check. Take on g4. Juicy pawn. Well, they are all playing very fast. Bullet is not about accuracy, guys. Oh, knight d6 check. Knight f5. Now knight e3 is threatened. I like black's position all of a sudden. Take here. Take on e3. Knight e3. Oh, Samay is just playing with his knights. Yeah, bishop's not developed. King is here in the center. Rook's not developed. Just the knights are playing in the position. He gets back the knights. Another knight move. कितना knight move किया देखा यार? ये देखो. अच्छा ठीक है बाद में देखेंगे. Bishop e4, d, knight c3. Oh, he's just एक के बाद एक knight. Check. Okay, this is getting a bit risky because he's playing with very few pieces. There could be some problems, potential problems. Takes on d2. He's given up both the knight. Both the knights have done a tremendous job. Finally, oh, but queen c8, queen c8 check. Be careful, be careful. Bishop e7, ठीक है. Queen d8, वापस queen d8. हाँ, queen c6, queen d7. Oh, king f8. Yeah, nice. Edgy. This is done. This is done. King is safe. Fg is okay. Take with the bishop. And take with the queen. Check. The king is too weak. It's checkmate there. Incoming Samay too strong in bullet. Yeah, too strong there. Too strong there. Not letting his opponent settle down in any way. What? He's just played. What did Samay do here? He played the. N94. Queen e2. This is a nice position for Erik. Yeah, f5. Knight to c3, f4. Well, black's position looks tremendous. Knight is coming here. There could be a wait happening here. Queen f2, knight g4. Oof. Ah, what a horrible move. He didn't see this. And now queen takes h2. This game is over. This game is over. And just when we thought that Sam is going to run away with this, Erik has made a comeback. That too a nice one. But Sam is saying that, well, it's not over until it's over. I'm just going to make moves. But bishop takes c3 is hanging. Bishop takes c3. Take this knight. Oh, knight e3. Samay develops his. Somehow, if Samay can manage to save himself. Oh, it's a mate. It's a mate. Nice. Mate here. Awesome. And finally, now it's just 1 point deficit there with 2 minutes to go. Oh my god. If he wins this, if Erik wins this, we'll have one more game. Okay. So I think we are most likely going to have a winner here. There won't be a tie unless something really unbelievable happens, like there's a draw or something. But Samay's king looks very weak here, very weak. Oh, he should have gone knight g5 here when he went back. And now what's happening in the position? If Samay can somehow castle, that would be the best, but not easy. Not easy. Queen h5 check incoming. Oh, knight f7. Let's do that. Queen h5 check. Knight f7, knight f7, knight f7. Yeah, yeah. Queen takes h7, but oh, long. This is hanging. Check. Oh, nice move. Nice move, Samay. Nice move. He's got the moves. Check. He's taken on e5. Queen g8. There's bishop f8. Look at white. Totally undeveloped there. Check. This is going to end in a mate. This is Samay's victory coming in. If this win is in, Samay wins this match. He's going to win this. He's going to win this. Is it going to be over? Rookie 1 is incoming. Guys, it's not so simple. Although Samay is totally winning this. Totally winning this. But somehow he's taking a lot of time. He's down to 15 seconds. Queen traded. Bullet needs to be played fast. But Samay clearly feeling the nerves here. He knows that he's so close to victory. Bishop d6, rook f5. Now the game is not so clear. Not so clear anymore. In fact, white could be better. Yes, he's better. He's pawn up. Check. Erik is going to not go give this. Check. He's just checking one after this. Rook e5 check. c5, c4. And he's just making sure that he bleeds Samay. Down on time. Now take the rook. Take the rook. Oh, Samay's blooded. Take the bishop. But Samay is playing so fast. He's given a check. It seems like this is going. Who's going to lose on time? Check. Check. Rook e6. Oh, white has won. White has won. Last game. It's a tie. And this is the tiebreaker. Whew. Guys, ये फाइनल गेम है, फाइनल गेम. The one who wins this takes it all. Winner takes it all. That's what it is. E4, knight c5, take on f6. Erik is black, Samay is white. Samay has long castled, queen f4. He just wants the queen out from the board. This is a bad position for Samay. This is very bad because take on c3 and take on e4. Take on c3, take on e4. Yeah, he does it. He does it. You can see there. Oh, take on f2 is fork this. This is lost position for Samay. He didn't see that fork coming. And if Samay loses this, the time is up. So whoever wins this is done. Oh, if Erik wins this, what a comeback that would be, guys. Because Samay was totally dominating the bullet segment. Take on f3. This is lost. He's exchanged down. What, resign? No, you can't resign. You can't resign. There was no more time left. There was no more time left. Oh, he thought there would be one more game. Samay. Oh my God.
Yeah, what a comeback, Erik. Very
Oh,
clutch.
what a comeback, man. What a game. What a game.
If you guys could please join the other Zoom call that I posted in chat.
Yeah.
We'll do the interviews there. Thank you.
Okay.
And thank you, Sagar. Hello to all your audience.
Yeah, thank you so much. Bye.
Bye. Have a good one.
Yeah. Wow, what a match that was, guys. What a match. Yeah, I know that you all would be a bit sad that Samay lost, but I guess in the end Erik was winning this and Samay was like, अगर मैं resign करता हूँ मुझे और एक game मिलेगा, I'll get one more game. But it did not work out in the end because somehow the time was up. Scripted नहीं है भाई. In the end, like Samay was winning one bullet game after another, but Erik played so well. So a great game, great game. No, I think in this Samay really wanted to win. I mean, there was no content here, I believe. I mean, he could have just won this but I think let's end this here. I don't know if Samay is. I don't think he would be joining because he also has this, and it's already late in the night. It's 1 a.m. So I'll call it a night. Thank you all for following, and I'll see you all tomorrow for Grandmaster Chess at 11:30 a.m. with Daniel Naroditsky coming in. Please do join in. And thank you all who followed and who supported. And Erik played well. He deserved to win. And Samay fought really hard. And well, he also deserved, but in the end, only one player can win, and it was Erik today. So thank you, guys. Yeah, Bong Cloud Q kiya, that's true. I mean, he shouldn't, but that's what Samay likes to do. Yeah, he likes to always mix chess with some fun with certain things. He could have played really like solidly and won this, but then there's no fun for him. So he likes to do that always. So take care, guys, and see you. Bye bye.